Hi, my name is Limahl. I'm a governor at a secondary school in London and I'm also a higher education professional. I wanted to give some of my thoughts on what is happening in the globe today. And I guess I've got three main thoughts around firstly, the Black Lives Matter campaign, second, around the pandemic, and third, about how they intersect with each other. I would say that first of all, the Black Lives Matters campaign is an amazing campaign. We shouldn't underestimate the great things, the positive change that protest has made for good around the world in our history. Secondly, I would say that this pandemic, COVID 19, has caused devastation through many communities, both economically and most importantly in lives. The amount of lives that have been lost has been astounding. But the way in which Black Lives Matters and the disproportionate amount of deaths that we see in police custody, for example, or we see the disproportionate adverse way that black people and BAME people are treated around the world, there's a link to the fact that in this pandemic, BAME people are disproportionately likely to die because of the social and economical disadvantages that, namely, racism creates. Now, racism is a complicated structural system which is going to need a global and a collaborative effort in order to unroot. It's part of all of our histories, and it's going to take all of us to come together in order to make the change that we need. And I appreciate this organisation, COVID 360, from adding the racism stance, angle, lens to their conversation around the pandemic, because I think it's much needed. Now, BME communities that are going out and protesting, please stay safe in this age of this pandemic. Bear in mind and considering some of the disproportionate effects that it's having on you. Protesting is great, but staying well and safe is also important.